Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a massive Sephora haul. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know that I'm hauling all the time, a little bit too much if you'd ask most people. But I have a bunch of orders that are kind of combined that I want to show you. A couple products I got from Huda Beauty and then also a little bit of an Ulta throw in. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to subscribe, stay a while. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, anything you'd like to see, comment down below. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you want to see more hauls, and let's get into this video. Starting off with a super hyped product. I know a lot of people were talking about it and I got all three. I am wearing the warm palette on my eyes today. Now I have the warm and the editorial palette here. I did get the cool palette, and if you haven't seen my tutorial or my hauling of that palette, I will link them down below, but I did recently speak about them. So let's start off with this editorial palette. The packaging is very heavy. Here's what the actual palette looks like. So obviously lots of bright colors, which is what drew me to the palette. Now I have not used this on my eyes. This is the only one of the three that I have not tried yet on my eyes. I have swatched all of these for you guys on Snapchat, and I don't know yet. I can't say for sure. The formula on these is extremely powdery. I didn't really notice when I'm using them on my eyes as much, but again, I haven't used this one in particular. I didn't have any crazy problems where I thought I couldn't make this work. So I'm hoping this one is good too. I'm really drawn to these really neon shades. I like neon colors. I find that they're very beautiful in the crease, and you can just pop kind of a shimmery shade on the lid. So here's some swatches offhand. I will say all the formulas in these are very different, which I don't necessarily love. Some of these feel very sheer, almost like a pressed glitter shadow, kind of like the Too Faced glitter palette or a MAC Dazzle shadows, and then some feel very metallic. So you're kind of getting a different range of textures in here. There's a few misses in here, and I do think this top row they could have really taken out probably 4 or 5 shades and just done a little bit more color in here. But overall, I think this is really beautiful, and of course for the makeup lover in me, I had to have it. Moving into the warm palette, it has this bronzy reflective Sephora Pro on the front. So here's what the inside of this one looks like. You've got lots of yellows and oranges and browns. I used this on the eyes today. Now I only used 2 shades, being these 2 shades right here. Very easy. I will say I wish they would have done more range of colors. I would have liked to see more peachy tones, maybe in the matte realm, and just a little bit more. I feel like a lot of these, like these two, are very, very similar. The golds, like there's 3 golds that are very similar to me. These are very similar. I mean, there's so many similar shades. I feel like, again, they could have pulled maybe 5 out and switched them out. But for, you know, you get a ton of products. So it's expensive. It's hard for me to say. It's expensive. It's $68. If you feel like you're going to wear this every day and you just buy one and you're like, I am a warm girl, like I'm going to be wearing this every day and you're going to be living, breathing for it, then sure, buy it. I don't know. For a makeup lover like me, of course I had to have all of them. Now the swatching is great. Like I don't feel like there's anything bad. Again, super, super powdery, which if you don't like that, you're not going to like these. So I'm going to have to play around with it a little bit more, but first impression is it's really pretty. Is it going to be a staple, like I need to have it? I'm not sure. It's not like I'm not dying over it thinking, oh my god, this is like the most beautiful palette I've ever seen. But I do think it's cool that Sephora's branching out and they've come out with 3 different palettes I think people are really enjoying. The next thing I picked up is another blush trio from Anastasia. It looks like this. I got the shade Cocktail Party. Now I already have Pink Passion, and I think I want to get the peachy one next. I was complaining about the price, but I'm a blush girl, so it was kind of like, it's kind of expensive, but I really want it kind of thing. So this one's kind of interesting. I really bought it for these 2 colors. I don't know how this one would translate as a blush on my skin tone, but I'd be willing to try. So I really wanted it for that middle color mostly, just like that bright color for summer to really make your cheeks pop, and I do have it on today. It's very nice and subdued when you blend it out. It's not overly crazy where you feel like you look like a clown, but I love a heavy blush, so I'm all about these. So I've really been loving this, and I'm probably going to pick up a couple more in the next couple weeks. As far as a new product, I did pick up the Double Wear Nude Estee Lauder Foundation. I ended up getting the shade 4N1 Shell Beige. Now I haven't tried this yet. This is apparently supposed to be long wearing, very similar to the original Double Wear, which is the tits. It's so good. But this one is supposed to be water fresh makeup, so a little bit more natural, a little bit lighter. I don't think the Double Wear is necessarily heavy. I mean, for every day it might be a little bit heavy, but I don't feel like I have cakiness or goopiness going on. But I could see how for every day you might want something a little bit lighter. So let me know down below if you've tried this. I am going to be trying it soon, and I have high hopes for it. Next, I did pick up the new Ouai Memory Mist. This is a heat protectant, but apparently the whole selling point is that you're supposed to use this before you style your hair. So you're going to spray it on, curl your hair, and it's going to hold your hair. It's going to remember how your hair was curled, which I'm like, how is that even possible? But I'm here for it. I love anything that's going to give me texture, volume. I do a lot of texture sprays or hairspray where I'll pull my hair apart and spray to get that big volume look that I'm going for. And anything that's going to hold my curl. I do have very fine hair, so I have a lot of it, but it's very fine, and it'll slip through ponytails. Like, it's not, I can't just curl it for 5 seconds and it holds. I've got to like really hold it for 15 seconds. A lot of times I have to clip it. So anything that's going to hold my hairstyle, I'm all about. So I'll let you guys know. This is a new and upcoming brand. I know a lot of big gurus are raving about it. I haven't found anything from the line that I'm like loving so far, but I'm always willing to try, so I'll keep you guys updated once I try it. So now that we're into the summer months, I wanted something lighter that I could wear to the gym, or I've been starting to work out a couple weeks ago. For me, I don't like to go with no makeup. I just don't feel confident because of my rosacea. It's just not something that I'm comfortable with. So I at least need some sort of like coverage for my rosacea. So I was looking on Sephora trying to find like a highly recommended tinted moisturizer. And this had really good ratings. This is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I just wanted something easy that I can like literally apply a light layer, then powder, and go. I did get the shade Light 3 because I thought, okay, most of the time I won't have myself tan, and I just want something easy that's going to be every day. So if you've used this or you love this, let me know down below. This had really good reviews. It was very pricey, but if I'll use it every day and it gets me through those kind of no makeup days, then it's all worth it. Also picked up a new product from Saint-Tropez. This is the One Night Only Wash Off Body Bronzing Mist in Medium Dark. So I do my self tanner. I used to do it once every week when I was working another job, and then I realized like now that I don't work at a bar, I don't need to do it every single week. So I do it about once every 2 weeks. And to get me through the times when I need a little bit of color, I thought this would be nice like for filming. I like to add a little bit of body makeup to make myself tanner if I need to. So this is an instant airbrush effect, and it's a one night only, so it's just spray and then it'll wash off. So I thought it looked convenient, and I'm hoping it doesn't have like a crazy, terrible smell, but I guess if I just apply it for one night when I'm kind of filming, it won't be that bad. So I'll keep you updated on my thoughts on this, but I'm really hoping it's gonna work for me. I bought a couple products from a brand called Laneige. I think that's the brand. I've never tried them before. I got the multi cleanser for all skin types. Now, I saw great reviews. I always look for reviews because obviously if it has high ratings, then a lot of people are enjoying it. This is a multi-cleanser that's supposed to remove your makeup and gently exfoliate. It's called the Multi-Cleanser for All Skin by the brand Laneige. I don't know how to say that. So it had great reviews. It's a newer product, so you're supposed to be able to use it every day, which is great. And I like that it can remove your makeup while also kind of cleaning the skin. So I'm going to give it a go, and I really hope it's good. I also picked up their Time Freeze Sleeping Mask for all skin types. Basically, it's just supposed to stop aging from your skin. I am literally almost 30, and I'm like, well, I just turned 29. But still, I feel like I'm getting so old, and I'm just like, I really should probably take better care of my skin. Trying to... Not that I don't take good care of my skin. I stay out of the sun and I drink a lot of water and all those things. I don't smoke, all those things. But I feel like I should be using more products at night, because I usually just throw on like my Sunday Riley Good jeans or like a moisturizer and go to bed. I don't do too much, and maybe I need to be doing more. Makeup Forever released their little kind of compacts. You can get like 1, 2, or 3 pans. I bought a 2-pan, and you just like buy the colors you like, and then it comes with the pan. So I got the shades B202 and B204. Very similar, beautiful baby pink shades. I just love the baby pink doll look, so this was perfect for me, and I just think it's so convenient in the sense that you can pop them in and out and then throw them in your purse or your travel bag, so I'm all about it. I think this is a great release. They have highlighters, contours, bronzers, and blushes, so you can like customize it, which I think is great. So I went ahead and picked up 2 of these blushes because again, I need more blushes in my collection. Said no one ever. Like, I don't need any more, but I'm obsessed. I always hear people raving about Bite Beauty Amuse Bouge lipsticks, and you know what? I never got on the train because I didn't think any of the colors were light enough for me, but I finally jumped on. I'm on it. I'm riding that train, and I got Honeycomb and Kava. So Kava is very interesting. It's like a mauve-y, really cool toned nude-ish color. I don't want to say nude, but neutral color. That was the most awkward swatch I've ever done on my channel. You're welcome for this. But look how freaking pigmented that is. This is a really, really cool color. It's like a nude taupey color, but it's wearable in the weirdest possible way. I'm all about it. I'm here for it. And upon swatching it, it feels like butter on your hand. My favorite lipstick formula is the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. They're phenomenal, and this might be giving them a run for their money. Very different, but I like them both. And this is Honeycomb. Now this is a warm, just like a warm nude, of course. Are you guys surprised? No, I'm not, you know. So I thought this might be a little too dark for me, but I think with a tan I can pull it off. So these are the two shades that I picked up, and I think I'm gonna fall in love. Got a really cool product I'm excited to tell you guys about, and I'm hoping that it works so good. This is really strange. The Peace Out Acne Healing Dots. Now, what is this brand? Is it the Peace? It's Peace Out. That's the brand. Wow, okay. So these are little dots that you, like stickers, that you put on if you feel like you're getting a zit, right? You just like pop it on and go to bed, or leave it on for, does it say 6 hours? 6 hours. So, and then you're supposed to like literally wake up and your zit's like way diminished or gone. The reviews are insane on these products. I just thought this was so nice. Like, if you feel like you're having like a massive breakout coming through, just pop a sticker on and go to bed and pray that you wake up looking amazing. That's what I usually do with like treatments, and a lot of times they get red or like crusty, which is like really disgusting. I'm hopeful that this is like the new innovative, you know, spot treatment product that's like no fuss, no mess, and your zits literally are just like poof and they're gone. Wouldn't that be nice? I will keep you guys updated, but like I said, the reviews are bomb, so I'm hoping this is like amazing. All right, next product I got. Oh, I should have used this today. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish Iconic Primer Stick. This is like supposed to be mattifying, and I'm like combo. So for my T-zone area, I feel like I would really enjoy this. Now, I have worked with Smashbox. Usually I get PR from them, but I haven't been sent this, and I couldn't wait, so I had to buy it. So it comes in, you know, like a stick like this. And when you apply it on, it definitely has that silicone, you know, like blurring feel. So I have high hopes. I'll keep you updated. And hopefully this keeps my makeup looking bomb all day, and it doesn't make me oily in my T-zone. Also, I bought a couple products from the brand Madame C.G. Walker Beauty Culture. Is that the fucking brand? That is some, that's a long brand. I'm not really sure, but this is the Scalp and Strand Nourishing Dream Come True Wonderful Pre-Wash Protein Treatment. So this is basically once every 2 weeks you use this, and it's protein packed reconstructor, helps prevent breakage on your hairs, which my hair is finally coming back to life. Thank you, Lord. It has been so long and I've been so pissed about it. This says apply generously to your hair and scalp prior to shampooing, leave on for up to 15 minutes. So basically you use this once every 2 weeks. If you overuse it, it can cause breakage. So you don't want to overuse it. Just once every 2 weeks. And it had great reviews again, and I'm doing anything to make this hair grow faster. And then I also got from them their Silkening Conditioner. This is for heat styled hair. So basically just apply it to your hair and then leave on for 3 minutes and rinse. That's easy. So again, highly rated on the Sephora website. So I was like, all right, let me give it a try. I'll let you guys know. Let me know if you've tried this brand before. I don't feel like I've seen a lot of this, so I feel like this is kind of like a newer brand. So I ended up picking up the new Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. This is the shimmer one. And I swatched it, and you know what? I don't know if I'm like dying, honestly. I'm just gonna be honest. I just don't know if it is all my dreams and hopes in a palette like I thought it would be. I feel like the Ouai Skinny Dip palette is so stunning. Like, I just don't even know how you could beat that. And I was kind of expecting maybe something similar to that. Just very, very glittery, very pretty. And I just don't know. I mean, you look at these and you're like, oh, those are pretty. but they just aren't like, wow, mind blown. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Do I think it's pretty? Sure. But, you know, I've had it for a week now and I haven't even worn it. It's not calling my name. I'm not feeling like I need to pick it out. Like, yeah, it's pretty, but I just don't think that it's as pretty as I thought it was going to be. So a little bit disappointing when I read the reviews. I see kind of a mixture of people that are like, ooh, I love it, or they're like, I'm kind of disappointed. So I don't know. I'll have to use it, but I don't know if it's worth the $50 price tag, just because I just was kind of like, like some of the shades in there are just not mind-blowing, and I would rather spend my money on the Ouai Skinny Dip palette. Bite Beauty came out with some new Amuse Bouge liquid lipsticks. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick one up because the shades looked like promising. So I got the shade Whip. Now I will say these do not look like they dry down. I don't think they do. I think they're more like a velvet. This is the shade Whip, of course. It's like right up my alley, just like a really nice everyday nude. They do have a pretty good shade selection, so I might go back and get another one. There's like a nude pink one I might get, but I feel like this was the warmest nude that they were offering. Marc Jacobs has a ton of lip glosses, and I have a couple which I really like, but I wanted to pick up this more corally color. This is number 346, and it really is like a corally color. Let's just apply a little bit. Why not? I love these glosses. Now, I like them because they have color to them, and there's so many different colors. Like, you could literally find, anyone could find a color in his collection. And I just think the pigment is really great. I mean, it's just enough pigment to be different from the other ones, but it's not too much pigment. I just love these. So I have like Sugar Sugar and Moon Glow, which are like the more nude pink ones, but I wanted a brighter one for summertime, and I think I'm gonna really like it with a tan. Hourglass Cosmetics released their new lipsticks. Now, these are some weird lipsticks. I don't know how I feel about it because they have like refills that are more affordable, and then they have the actual component, which is this gold thing that is more expensive. But I think their thought is you can move them in and out, but why would you do that? Like, I don't understand the concept. I don't get it. I would rather just buy a lipstick component. So I'm not sure if I'm like dying over these. Now, I haven't tried them on my lips yet. I have I'll Never Stop, which is a brown nude. Again, very similar to all the nudes I've been showing. Pigment looks good. I just don't know about the component. Like, I feel like it's just gimmicky and it's just too messy, or not messy, too much like thought. Like, just make a lipstick. You know what I mean? Like, I just want a lipstick. I don't really care about, like, this is just whatever. I just want a lipstick. I don't want to pay more for a fancy pants container or whatever. And then I got the shade I Wish, which is a lot lighter, so it could be like a topper. So I Wish is right here. So I really like the color selection. There was a lot of neutral colors, which I think they did a good job color-wise, but I just don't know about the refills and like why. Just sell it like these. You know what I'm saying? Like, screw the refills, because who's gonna go through an entire lipstick, only buy one, and then switch it? Like, you're not gonna switch it out. You're just sell them like this and be done with it. So I thought it was a little gimmicky, but the colors are pretty, so I'm here for the colors, you know what I'm saying? Moving into what I got from Ulta, I just got a really small order I want to tell you guys about. They had a buy one, get one half off, and this is the Eco Tool Sponge. This is my favorite sponge aside from the Beauty Blender. I really, really enjoy this. Like, there's times when I use this over my Beauty Blender, and because it was on sale, I got 2 more. So if you're looking for an affordable, these are $10. So I got them 2 for $15, so like $7.50 a piece. That's a steal. Also, buy one, get one half off. I needed a new one. I actually went through an entire one, which is crazy for me. This is the NYX Total Control foundation. I love it. I'm wearing it today. I picked up Buff and Natural. Now, Natural's a little bit lighter. Buff is the one that I went through an entire bottle, which just shocked me because I have so much foundation and so much makeup that I typically honestly don't go through stuff very often. And for me to go through an entire bottle, it just means that I've been using the hell out of it. So I got another Buff, and then I got Natural for when I'm a little bit more fair. But if you haven't tried this foundation, I love it. It's soft on the skin. It lasts pretty well. I mean, I don't feel like it breaks up. It just blends nicely. I never put it on and think, oh, this looks terrible. It always looks good. So I repurchased, and I am a fan. L'Oreal came out with their new Infallible paints in the mattes. I picked up 2 shades. I got Tongue Tied and Festival. The first shade I have here is called Tongue Tied. Now they had a lighter shade, but I thought it was too light for me, so this is the lightest one that I picked up. Really nice neutral nude color. And then I got a little bit deeper. This one is called Festival. This one looks like a little bit deeper, a little bit more warm. Wow, they look pretty similar though when I swatch them next to each other. You can tell it's a little bit deeper though. So I thought these would be nice, and I'm so glad the Drugstore is stepping out and coming out with like some moussey nude lipsticks or just liquid lipsticks. These are supposed to dry down matte, but just cooler colors. I feel like the Drugstore is like lacking, and they're kind of like getting on the train. So I think this is a really good release. I think there's 6 or 7 nude shades in total, so I'm sure that you can find one to work for your skin tone. Huda Beauty just released her new summer highlighting palette. Look how gorgeous this packaging is. I just think that it's so stunning. This is like the pinky toned summer highlighting palette, of course. I'm all about it. So when you open it up, you get a cream product right here, and then you get 3 powders. So here are the swatches. I'm just totally in love with pinky highlights, and this screams that to me. This shade is just phenomenal, and it's beautiful on the face. You have like a bronzy gold, and then you just kind of have an array of things. Now I know people will be like, what do I do with this? You can use it like on the inner corner of your eye. You can use it on your lid. You can use it as like a blush topper. So there's a lot of different ways, but I really bought it for the other 3 shades, and I just think it's really beautiful for summer. So that concludes my Sephora, Ulta, Huda Beauty haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and saw some products. Hopefully this is not too long because I did haul a ton of stuff. Let me know down below what you're most excited about. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.